what's up, everybody? This your girl Keita, and welcome to your very first episode of Real Ish. I am here with Miss Claudia.
I'd just like to take a moment to say, welcome. This is our first episode, as Ms. Chiquita just mentioned, and we're just hoping that it does turn out to be as expected. I know that, there's a lot of topics out there in which people really just don't discuss them. So, being out here in Afghanistan, we like to take a minute or some time to actually talk about these topics and be real about them. Not having to worry about, how to politically say it. So we're just going to be open. It's an open forum. And we hope that everyone enjoys the show, or at least the amount of minutes that we place effort into it. And hopefully, if we succeed, perhaps the audience, you guys, can participate along the way.
Which is the gist of Real Ish. Every week, we're going to hit you guys with a different topic. And at the end of the day, that's what we want to know. Like, how do you feel about that? What do you think? So, before we get into our first topic, we're going to do a Christmas giveaway. So, for all you guys who feel like you know someone that, can definitely use a little extra help during this holiday season, we want you guys to shoot us an email at real.ish13@gmail.com. Again, that's real.ish13@gmail.com. Send us an email. Let us know who you nominate. And just give us a brief spiel on why. You don't have to give us a 4-page essay with all their personal business. Just a short summary on why you feel like this person can contribute to our Christmas giveaway. And we definitely want to help somebody have a very Merry Christmas and a good holiday season. So, jumping right into our first topic. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard, but
They've heard. First of all,
if you work in the fast food industry, you've heard. But
no, they've heard.
There's a strike going on. There's a strike going on. Fast food workers across the country are protesting because they would like their their wages increased.
For $15,
which is fucking ridiculous. But we'll get into that later. When it first came out, I think it started over a year ago. But a few months ago, we were sitting around and having this discussion about the fast food strike. And one of the stores was a young girl who, I don't know which chain she worked at, but she was saying that, she never gets 40 hours worth of work. She makes minimum wage, and she stays at home with her baby and her unemployed boyfriend, which automatically, that's the first strike right there. But a friend brought up a very interesting point, which is, as Americans, have we lost our hustle? Because if the unemployed boyfriend of this young lady that, I'm talking about this story, would just take maybe the night shift, because I know the thing would be that he stays at home with the baby while she's at work. But if he was to take the night shift while she's, when she comes home and she watched the baby, then together they probably would get their 40 hours and you would be making $15 an hour, So, like I said, a friend brought up a very interesting point saying, Americans, we really just lost our hustle. Like, I don't know, we become too dependent or what, But, I don't know, Claudia, what you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think American has lost their hustle. I think, even going back to the earlier days, I'm talking about years, 50s, 60s. No, let me not even go there, because that'll just bring up a whole different topic. But I think a lot of people do take advantage of even the system. And I think when something's handed to you down on a silver platter, I don't think that Americans really strive to do, to work really hard. I think their drive goes down because it's all given there. I mean, look at welfare. How many people have actually abused the situation? I'm sorry, but you receive food stamps, you should not be driving a BMW. All right, iPhone, what?
That's called hood rich.
No. That's called what?
Hood rich.
Out of plain stupidity is what that is. So yeah, they lost their hustle. And first of all, let me tell you something. Why do we have 30, 40-year-old people working in McDonald's to begin with? All right, these jobs should be left for teenage people, the little kids, the young adults in high school, even college kids, hustling and busting, trying to get through school.
That's my point. Now you gotta look at it from the chain part. Like, my thing is, these companies.
If you're 40, you should not be serving me my burger. That's all I'm saying.
But this is the thing. These companies have a system that's put in place, and that system is not designed to support you and your family. It's just not,
If you're 40, you should not be serving burger.
If you're a manager, maybe you work your way up through the ranks, but I'm just saying, the system is designed for, like you said, high school, college students.
Even the
it's designed for part-time.
You want to put a little extra change in your pocket? Sure. But you know why there's this problem? You know why people are on strike? Because you have 35-year-old men and women who support their families working in McDonald's. There should be no need for that. Whatever happened to the coal mines? or factory jobs?
That's true.
Now that's another thing. Nobody has any talents anymore. Nobody knows how to work a sewing machine. Come on. Back in the day, people would crochet sweaters and sell them. You look at the Amish. Have you ever been in Lancaster? All right, they make their own clothes organic, and they sell them, and people buy them. That's what I call hustling right there.
Damn right. And that is the point. I think, that is very true.
They make those blankets. They make those quilted blankets by hand.
Yeah.
They sell them for like $1,000, like $1,200 a pop. It's true. It's online. Sure. It may take them a month or 2 months, but they're hustling.
They are. Then, and let me just take this time to give a personal shout out.
A shout out to the Amish.
I was gonna say the Amish, but
to the Amish. That's right. We should all be like the Amish.
From one hustler to another, to all my kitchen ticians, street pharmacists, sideline fish plate fryers, barbecue, whatever it is you do. Hats off to you. The world really needs more of you, because
we need more drug dealers. That's right, Keita. That's right, Keita. What a wonderful message.
I didn't exclude them.
All those chemists without degrees.
Exactly.
Working in the back of their garage. Holla.
They hustling though. Not saying you can't lead a productive life in society, but whatever it is,
to all the drug dealers.
I personally appreciate you. But yeah. So definitely all you hustlers out there too. Definitely give us some feedback on our topic. But if you want to just leave a comment, just a shout out.
You may disagree. You may think that, we're wrong. We would like to know. We'd like to hear from you that you think that we're wrong. This is an open forum. All opinions are welcome.
Not all of them. Don't send us no dumb shit. If you can't focus on the topic, don't even leave a comment. Okay? And check your spelling and grammar.
I can't believe she just said that.
Some people can't spell.
But in any case, so yeah, I think Americans have lost their hustle, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think
so.
I think it's sad, and I think it's a shame. But again, I think that there are certain jobs, even if they work. Listen, I am not about to pay $3 for a cheeseburger. It's just not happening. I don't even eat fast food the way it is now. But there are times where you come home, or you're on your way home from a little drinky wink here and there. You feel a little buzzy, you want to stop by, get some fast food, a quick burger. I don't want to have to pay $3 for it. It's just all I'm saying.
And it's the other thing too. Let's just say
that's what's gonna happen.
That's what they said. And let's
say
hypothetically,
if they raise minimum wage to $15 an hour, that means that other companies, laborers, and are gonna have to raise their it's gonna have to.
Yeah, if you can work at McDonald's and make $15 an hour. These people with master's degree don't make $15 an hour. Like, that's just fucking ridiculous. I don't agree with it. And let's just say hypothetically, which I don't think is going to happen, they do raise this minimum wage to the $15 an hour. You have to expect them. They're going to cut half the workforce. So now you will get these $15 an hour, but they will cut their employment by 50% because you can't afford. You can afford, two people
That's
making
right.
$750.
So you know how this affects me? McDonald's ain't no longer gonna be 24 hours. It's gonna now the hours are gonna change. It's gonna only be open from 6 a.m. to midnight or 6 a.m. to 10. And how does that affect me? I can't go out and get drunk and then come home and stop by for a burger. That's how that affects me. And I ain't paying $3 for no burger.
That is heartfelt. I know.
I am not paying $3 for a burger. Fast food should be fast food. Fast food restaurants, all those chain restaurants, should be left alone for high school kids, for high school students, college students, retirements. If you're trying to support a family, you guys should not be working.
And on a side note to that, for all you high school students, college students, if you're looking for a little job, a gig on the side, the day that they're out there protesting, go and slide on in there and put in your application.
Tell them you're not on strike. And that
you cool with the $750 and because you know what it is.
Right, and you're able to start immediately, ASAP.
Yeah, why they on strike?
Matter of fact, tell them to go in the back and get your uniform. You're starting there on the spot. No questions asked.
And that's what you call hustling.
I mean, you know what though? I have to tell you, I've seen young kids, and I don't mean young kids, I'm talking about like 15. I'll use a great example, even my nephew, poor kid can't get a job. God bless his little heart, he's tried. But you know what he does? He gets up every morning, mows lawns when he has to, for, $20, or will shovel some side snow for $20. He finds that's called hustling.
It is.
To see that in a 15-year-old, and I'm sure that there's many kids out there like that. And us grown-ass Americans, rocking iPhones and driving the Beamers and the Mercedes and, living off welfare. Come on.
I agree.
I just want to take I would want to take a minute. We have to recognize we had a third one. Her name was Holiday.
Shouts out to Holiday.
Comb your hair, Holiday.
And Miss Jackson also, who brought up a very interesting topic. So shouts out to everybody down there in the Texas area, more specifically Colleen. Salutes to you.
Are we done with the introductions?
Yeah.
All right.
Those are my shout outs. So, again, guys, you still have a little time to email us with your nomination for our Christmas giveaway. Again, go to real.ish13@gmail.com. If you can help us out and put Christmas giveaway in the subject line. Again, just put whoever you think should get it or could benefit from a little extra help and why. And we'll definitely draw those names on December 22nd. That is when we'll draw. So make sure you tune in then to see if whoever you nominated wins the Christmas giveaway. And as far as our topic, hit us up, YouTube/realish. Give us your comments, concerns. If you are a fast food worker, now we're not ragging on you. You know what I mean? Unless you're striking, which I think you're ridiculous. But we want to get your feedback too on this whole issue. You know what I mean? And any fast food workers out there who do feel like you should make $15 an hour, just tell us, why do you feel you should make that? Like, have you been to culinary school? You know what I mean? To flip my burger. Are you?
Is that shit gonna come out with flavor?
You know what I'm saying? Like, what extra qualifications do you have? The reason you should make $15 an hour. We want to hear from you.
Also, we welcome. There's a specific topic that you would like us to be open about and discuss about. Please feel free to send out some ideas. Ideas are always welcome. We will try to do this every Sunday night. So, Monday you can easily tune in, Monday or Tuesday. like I said, this is our first real one, so we're just testing the water, see how it goes. Again, we're just pretty much just having a conversation out loud.
Yeah. So, if there are no questions, concerns, alibis, all that type stuff, thank you guys for listening.
Well, they're not gonna respond back.
Maybe on the fucking thing, feedback.
All right, but you just said that like you're waiting for a response. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Give me the garbage.
Yeah, so thank you guys for listening. We'll hit you up next week. Give some read out some of these feedbacks that we got from how other people feel about this whole issue, and we'll see how that develops later on in the future. I personally don't think much is going to come of it, but
I just want to make a note. I did not choose this topic.
It's a good topic.
I did not choose the topic. I just went with it. So I'm just rolling with it. I had a few other ideas, which I'm sure we will present in the upcoming weeks, which will be a little bit more, why look at me like that?
I'm just waiting till you finish what you're going to say.
Which will be more, I think everyone could relate to it. So
everybody can relate to this. Anyway, you got anything else?
On the topic?
Just period.
No, I'm looking forward to doing this again. I think this is going to be a good turnout. I think this is going to be a good idea. Again, I just don't, I think that there's so many topics out there that people are just not openly willing to have a conversation. And being out here in Afghanistan, you meet people every day, soldiers, bless their hearts, out here working hard for their families and for their country. And
who don't make 15 an hour.
I thought we were done with that.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you just get into having these conversations and you start thinking, what the world needs to know about this. All right, the world needs to know about man hair. The world needs to know, about women and personal hygiene. They need to know about this because no one else will talk about it, and that's what we're here for, Keita. Ain't that right?
That's what's up.
All right, so then we look forward to hearing from y'all, and we hope that you tune in next week.
You guys have a very blessed week, and we'll holler at you next week. Bye. Peace out.
Peace.